Okay, this is Johnny Boy Boxing at FightHype. I'm here with Senior. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. A great night of boxing, man. You know, super excited about this card. David Morrell, you know, he got a victory, you know. Zepeda, man, fell a little bit short, but Shakur Stevenson looked really good. I never thought that he could fight in the pocket. Very accurate, and super excited about the fight with Sheeraz and Berlanga, man. What a fight, man. Sheeraz, you know, proved himself, you know, that he has power in both hands, and it was a great win for him, you know, and he's ready to face anybody. I don't think Canelo would love to fight him, you know. I wouldn't fight him if I had Canelo, you know. Canelo is not the same no more, so I don't think that fight would happen, you know. After what I've seen tonight, I don't think Canelo would want to face a young lion like that.
And definitely. And where does Berlanga go from here after talking the trash, you know, throwing the panties, you know, and everything?
At the end of the day, a loss is not the end of the world. He's super young, you know. Hopefully from this he can learn a lot, and we're going to see him again, maybe climb the ladder again and take things serious. And I mean, he's young, bro. He's young, and I like Berlanga. I always said that he has a lot of talent. He just has to discipline himself, and I hope that this fight will humble him a little bit more and be more serious, you know. But it's not the end of the world. I think he come back, and I mean, if he works hard, he can definitely be on top again.
You know, Oscar De La Hoya's already making videos. He has a wig on. He's mocking him. So, you know, after all the back and forth.
I just saw that right now, man. You know, he's on a plane with the wig and all that. At the end of the day, you know, I probably would be doing the same thing if I, you know, have somebody kind of making fun of me, you know. I'm pretty sure that Oscar De La Hoya is super happy with him losing, you know. At the end of the day, you know, that's their problem. But at the end of the day, you know, these guys put their lives inside the ring, and they gave us a great show. And my respects to Berlanga, and my congratulations to Sheeraz. He did a great job.
Definitely. Maybe Edgar, be humble, you know, patch things up with Oscar De La Hoya and just focus on the boxing. Do you think he needs a new trainer, a different style, maybe, because he's already, you know, he's lost 2 fights back, you know, with this trainer? What do you think?
I don't think the trainers have nothing to do with it. It's him, you know, how bad he wants to do it. I think he has a great corner, a great trainers, great team, you know, behind him. He just has to perform, you know. I think he was waiting a little bit too much, and he gave Sheeraz a lot of confidence. I believe that Berlanga had a great camp. He looked good. He looked cut. But I think he just waited too much. I don't know.
Definitely. And then switching gears, you know, going back to Shakur Stevenson, I mean, what a performance. Like you said, staying in the pocket. Do you think that this is probably the toughest test of his career? And where does Shakur go from here?
Well, you know, I never expected that from Shakur Stevenson. You know, to me, I always say he's a boring fighter. You know, he fucking comes and runs, you know, Tom and Jerry. But today I was like, what am I watching? You know, like, I don't think that's Shakur Stevenson. He did great, man. Got my respects again, you know, and I think that he can fight in the pocket, but like he said, you know, he's going to stay there and fight. I think he should. That's what he gets paid for. In order to make history and get bigger, you got to maybe not run too much, but maybe fight a little bit, and did what he did, you know, and everybody's happy about it. I'm happy. He did a great performance. He stayed in the pocket, was very successful, very sharp, very accurate, and I would love to see him fight that way. That's what he gave us tonight.
Absolutely. The performance that Shakur gave us, you know, switching gears and talking about, you know, Gervonta Tank Davis. He was in the news for, you know, I hate to talk about it, but he was in the news for being arrested for domestic violence and everything. What do you think about him and Shakur fighting this version of Shakur? Who would win that fight? I
mean, that's a tough fight, man. That would be fight of the year. That's something that we all would love to see. At the end of the day, Tank has proven himself to adjust and look impressive. You know, that would be a great fight. I think it would be. Before, I would thought that it would be like a 60-50 maybe.
Yeah.
But right now, I'm starting to think, you know, with all the problems that Tank has, you know, hopefully he can, you know, stay a little bit relaxed and focus on work, you know, and maybe at this point I see a 50-50 fight, you know. So with all those distractions, you know, he didn't really look that good on his last fight because of the distractions, but he's an unbelievable fighter, and he has everything to win. But if he comes like how he came on his last fight, I think Shakur will win.
Definitely. Senior, we thank you for your time. It's FightHype. We're out.